today?
No, but he did a little thing. Oh, my God. Skip Bayless is just flying.
Oh, it's phenomenal stuff. I love it. Stoney, you have the ref, and the poor ref. He's trying to get in there, and the rule, it's not his fault. The rule is the ref has to spot the ball. The ref has to touch the ball before it can be snapped and spiked. And he's running through offensive linemen, trying to pull swim moves off to get there and give him a shot to clock it, and they don't get it off in time. So after the game, the Cowboys are running off the field, and you got fans throwing stuff on the field. And you know how this works, Tony. If this happened in Philadelphia,
The
scum of the
Santa
earth.
Claus back in the 60s.
So
They threw snowballs at Santa Claus.
So this gets caught on camera because everything does in 2022. And after the game, Dak Prescott is asked about those fans, and he starts talking about his team and how he doesn't like stuff being thrown at his team. But when he finds out that it wasn't thrown at Cowboys players, he had a different tune.
It's everything that we put into this day in and day out. Try our hardest. Nobody comes into the game wanting or expecting to lose, and for people to react that way when you're supposed to be a supporter and be with us through thick and thin, that's tough.
You know, the referees. Yeah, they might rip.
Credit to them, then. Yeah, credit to them.
Whoa! That's probably the most controversial thing Dak's ever said.
Yeah? Hey, how about this? Hand the ball to the referee.
Yeah.
Don't blame the refs after that performance. Hand the ball to the referee. If you've practiced this as much as you guys have alleged to have practiced this, when you slide, the number one thing you do, hand the ball to the referee. You pull a Barry Sanders. And then you're going to be just fine, Dak. Instead of blaming the refs at the end. Credit to the fans for acting like lunatics. No. A discredit to you for being situationally unaware. 248-539-9797. Coming out of Super Wild Card Weekend, where only 2 of the 5 games so far have been close and competitive.
Yeah, you know, Pittsburgh Steelers, I mean, they couldn't beat the Lions, so what the hell they do? But then again, Arizona Cardinals.
Stoney, I am happy to wake up and know I don't have to watch Ben Roethlisberger play football anymore. Right? Like, this is the end. His retirement party, he got old and yelled at. I mean, there's no more. I don't need to see Ben again.
No, we're done.
We're done. You could argue they shouldn't have even been there. And that's the other storyline here. The 7 seeds, each of the first 2 seasons in the new format, have lost. So there's a conversation to be had. Was this even a good idea to expand? We'll get into that. Stoney's got an officiating gripe, and I think he's not alone. 6:35 will do that. 7:02, Bengals win. What's it got to do with the Lions? It's 97-1.
97.1 The Ticket. Traffic.
From the WWJ AM 950 Traffic Center, this report brought to you by BioNTech and Pfizer. Still looks great on the drive this morning with no accidents or slowdowns at the moment. Some construction is coming up today on in Monroe County. Telegraph those directions at 275 single lane closures. And around the Clinton Township Mount Clemens area, also a right lane closure for M59 westbound between North Avenue and Park Road. Come rain or shine, high winds or mild breezes, blue skies are great. It's a great time to consider getting vaccinated against COVID-19. I'm Michelle Pena with traffic.
I want to tell you what they've got going on over here at Southfield Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. It's a new year, so why not start out with a new ride? If your lease is up or it's coming due soon and you're looking for a vehicle today, Southfield can help. I know this because of my own experience with the team over at Southfield Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. With the newest addition to our family, Teddy arrived in September. We now have 7 people that we got to fit into a car, and I was looking for one that could fit everybody. I love the look of the new 2022 Jeep Wagoneer. After my wife and I had a chance to drive it, the entire process was outstanding. From the test drive, finding the vehicle that we wanted, the financing, the delivery, everything was awesome. They treated us so well. I'm now looking at getting a truck there as well. Don't miss the Start Something New sales event where you can get the John Jansen deal on a new 2022 Compass Limited starting at only $288 a month. Whether you live in Novi, Southfield, Ferndale, or Allen Park, you're just a short drive or click away from the best car buying experience you're ever going to have. Visit them online at southfieldchrysler.com. And remember, all roads in all towns lead to Southfield Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram at 11.5 and Telegraph.
Final night of Wild Card Weekend just got wilder. FanDuel Sportsbook is hooking new customers up with 30-to-1 enhanced odds. That means you can bet $5 and win $150 on any team to win any wild card game. Just sign up, FanDuel Sportsbook, and make a deposit to claim your 30-to-1 enhanced odds. No better place to bet the NFL playoffs than on America's #1 sportsbook. I like like FanDuel for two reasons. One, you get paid very quickly, like usually a matter of minutes. The other thing is the app is easy to navigate. Already have a FanDuel Sportsbook account. FanDuel is hooking up all customers with $50 when you refer a friend, plus your friend will get $50 too. Don't miss your chance to win $150 off a $5 bet and use promo code Doug when signing up. Download the FanDuel Sportsbook app using the promo code Doug and pick your wildcard team before kickoff. Must be 21 or older and present in Michigan. New Year's only. $10 first deposit required. Must wager in designated offer market. Maximum bonus $150. Restrictions apply. See full terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. FanDuel Sportsbook, the official partner of 97.1 The Tickets.
January 2022, I'm David Hall from Hall Financial. Chance of mortgage interest rates rising this year. You don't want to miss out on your chance to refinance. Call Hall Financial to see if you qualify for our no appraisal late day close. Saving you time and money. Don't wait until rates rise. Call the company with nearly 5,000 five-star reviews. Get started right now. 866-CALL-HALL. Chat with us online. CallHallFirst.com.
Hall Financial, NMLS ID 1467435, Equal Housing Lender.
Speed. We're all obsessed with it, especially when it comes to our internet. Luckily, Xfinity delivers gig speed to more homes than anyone. And not only that, our gig is faster than AT&T's. And with gig speed over Wi-Fi, that means faster speeds all over the house for streaming, or gaming, whatever you need speed for, you'll get more. Plus, Xfinity now has speed options up to 3 gigs. That's 3 times faster than AT&T.
Now that is fast.
You're obsessed with speed. Good thing Xfinity is too. Can your internet do that? Learn about gig Wi-Fi or get started with Xfinity Internet for $20 a month for 12 months with a 1-year agreement. Plus, ask about speed 3 times faster than AT&T. Go online, call 1-800-XFINITY or visit a store today. Requires paperless billing and auto pay with a stored bank account. Ends 1/23/22. Restrictions apply. New Connect Internet 50 megabits per second. Internet customers only. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra and subject to change. After term, regular rates apply. Gig speed Wi-Fi requires gigabit internet and compatible Wi-Fi gateway. Actual speeds vary and not guaranteed. 3 gig service requires customized installation.
Have you ever noticed that when the afternoon light hits your floors, you can see everything, including dust?
So much dust.
And that poor dust gets kicked up into the air, compromising the quality of air you and your family breathe. Swiffer Heavy Duty Sweeper is the fast and easy way to clean your floors, with ultra-thick pads that trap and lock dust before it gets in the air. Just a couple minutes a day.
And dust is gone.
Swiffer Heavy Duty Sweeper. Proud partner of the American Lung Association.
This whole wall needs to be shelving too. This is a focal point in our restaurant.
Leilani's new restaurant will have the largest wine cellar in the city. She needs a robust sommelier with notes of procurement manager.
3 sections for France. I mean, this is the biggest.
Indeed can help her hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. Instant Match instantly connects you with quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed match your sponsored job description. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
Running a small business means just that. Always running.
Ooh, you're not kidding.
Which is why this holiday, while the other guys, not mentioning any names, are kicking it back, we'll be kicking it into gear by leaving our doors open for you. So whatever the ing you need this holiday, whether it's packing, shipping, or mailboxing, we'll be right here waiting.
Now that's an ing worth celebrating.
The UPS Store. Every ing for small business, all in one place.
The UPS Store.
The UPS Store locations are independently owned. Product, services, pricing, and hours may vary. See Center for details.
Let your voice be heard. Call the D Las Vegas 97.1 The Ticket Studio line at 248-539-9797. The D Las Vegas, the home for Detroit sports in Vegas. A station where your opinion matters. 97.1 The Ticket. Live from the Jamie Samuelson studio, here's Stoney and Jansen.
To know everything that we put into this day in and day out, try our hardest. Nobody comes into the game wanting or expecting to lose, and for people to react that way when you're supposed to be a supporter and be with us through thick and thin, that's tough. Credit to them then. Credit to them.
Oh, Dak, you were so close for most of your answer, but that is a weak response from the Cowboy quarterback. Jim Costa in, Stoney and Jansen. Morning, Stoney. I know nobody's crying for the Cowboys, put it that way.
Hell no!
But I don't even think
In
there's a
1 mile,
controversy.
at the
You run up the
roundabout,
middle with
take the
14
second
seconds
exit
left,
onto Orchard
no
Lake
timeouts,
Road.
you deserve to lose. It's the same team that took a delay of game penalty because the punt team stayed on the field too long after a successful fake. You were a mismanaged mess. You get no sympathy. You don't get to blame the refs.
You were actually...
It's your fault.
You were fortunate in a few things. First of all, the respot on the Debo play, okay, gave them a 4th down and you thought the game was over then. And then, Trevor Williams, by a smidge, moves the lure, was not set, and you wouldn't even got the ball back.
Or the game.
Yeah.
So you had all 9 lives despite all your mistakes in that game, and you blew it. Like, if Dak wants to say credit or discredit to you, Dak, because you should have known better. Slide a couple seconds early knowing you don't have a ton of time, or get the ball to the referee. It's the poor ref's running and trying to do his job. It's not his fault that he's got to move around your offensive line because you guys have just bullheadedly gone up to the line and decided you're going to snap it anyway. That's not the rule. If you've practiced this as much as McCarthy has claimed they've practiced it, maybe you should have practiced all the way through to where the referee touches the ball.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the rule.
I wonder, and maybe somebody will ask him today, press conference today to wrap up the season, when they practice it, do they practice it with refs?
In 2.1 miles,
Great
keep
point.
right to merge
I don't
onto
know.
I-696 west toward
McCarthy.
Lansing.
Who knows? With Jerry Jones, who knows how safe McCarthy is?
If I was a Cowboy fan, I'd want him done.
Well, Jerry did say after the game, when you have a team this talented, you've got to win.
Yeah.
So read into that what you will.
They have a lot of free agents too. It'll be interesting to see like the international.
Ticket text coming in saying, don't miss wide open guys and you win. Don't blame the refs when you blew it. That's from Rich. 248-539-9797. You pass the ball, hurry up, hand the ball to your center like you're playing with your kid brother in the front yard while mom makes Thanksgiving dinner. That's what they practiced? That's the officials' fault? No. That's from Cliff in Monroe. Another one says, sounds like he was joking, guys, calm down. Here's the thing. Fans are throwing stuff on the field and he's condoning it because it's at the officials. That's weak stuff right there.
Yeah, I definitely. Look, I'm sure there's going to be a narrative sometime on one of the national shows either today or tomorrow about one Dakota Prescott. You can compare him to Stafford. He's, won a playoff game, right? Dak has won a playoff game.
I think he's 1-3 now.
But the money he makes, he's making like $40 million a year. I mean, he's good. Don't get me wrong. I'd rather have Dak Prescott than Jared Goff. But,
in 1 mile, keep right to merge onto I-696 west toward Lansing.
I'm really realistic because I think they're good. But just something about them, just they can't get over that hump, which actually pleases me to no end.
The Niners were
By the way,
yeah, he said he's playing on like a partially torn ligament, and he just hasn't been himself.
So why is he in there as much than Pollard? Because he can block pass protection.
I guess. I know. People didn't like the matchup. The Niners were a trendy pick, but then you factor in the fact that the Cowboys do this. Yeah, I think it made it an obvious pick for people.
And the 49ers are playing as well as anybody.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, they're the one team that's still in this without an upper echelon quarterback.
Correct.
Right? That's pretty much you think it's Tannehill.
Right. You just want him not to screw up. And for most of that game, he was exactly doing that. And then he screwed up. And a wide open receiver. There was Ayuk that he overthrew. That was game. And then the interception was just ridiculous.
I don't think the officiating was all that problematic in the Cowboy game.
Then use the right lane to keep right to merge onto I-696 west toward Lansing.
6:35. I know Stoney's got a question. What can be done about this stuff? Real quick, the other games. You had the Bills blowout, a perfect game if there's been one. In the Super Bowl era, nobody has done what they did, which is go no punts, no field goals, no turnovers. They went 7 drives, 7 scores. You can't play better. Nobody's ever done that in the Super Bowl era. Phenomenal performance. You got Big Ben, who goes out and gets